Hey guys, it's Russell back, and on today's video, I'm going to be testing and reviewing Meguiars Mirror Bright Automobile Shampoo. This is another one of those car soaps that I have never used before. To be honest, I didn't even know this existed. What's funny about this is that if you look on the back of the directions, the mixing directions, everything else always has a specific amount, like 1 ounce per gallon, 2 ounces per gallon. This says mix 1 glug per gallon of water in a clean bucket. I don't know what the heck a glug is. I guess you hold it upside down and it glugs once. We're going to be doing the standardized test like we've always been doing. I'm going to be using the MTM Submachine gun style foamer. We'll be using 2 ounces of the Meguiars and 10 ounces of warm water. And then we'll switch to our bucket test where I will use 3 ounces of the Mirror Bright finish in approximately 3 gallons of water. Now, this says, which is, it's kind of funny because the way this label's done, it looks kind of old-timey. It may be an old formulation, I don't know. But it does say the rich carnauba milk formula provides a pop of shine. So I'm hoping that this will produce a pop of shine. I'm also hoping that it will produce a lot of foam and good lubricity. You know what? I can talk about it all day. Let's go see what it does. This is from my neighbor's fireworks he blew off last night. Alright, I've got 10 ounces of warm water, 2 ounces of a Meguiars Mirror Bright. Let's see how this foams. Alright, this makes an extremely thick foam. It's generally looks like a very small cell structure. There are a few medium bubbles in there. But this is, I don't know, probably as close to shaving cream as you're going to get out of an MTM foam cannon. There is a mild bit of slickness in here that I can feel, which is very good. Alright, so I'm going to let this sit about 6 minutes and we'll come back and see what's left. Alright, we're here at the 6-minute mark, and as you can see, the foam looks like it is, I would say, 90% remaining on the horizontal surfaces, and maybe around 50% or less on the vertical surfaces. You can see where it's already started to dry along the fender. Top is looking good. Well, better than the side, and it's about I don't know, 67 degrees maybe out here right now. You still have some soap that is continuing to drip off. So some of these, after you foam them, some of these car soaps will have a tendency to stabilize, but this one appears to continue to be flowing slightly. And I just checked the temperature, it's about 70 out here right now. And we are in the shade, so let's go ahead and get the pressure washer cranked back up and rinse this off and see if it removed any of our sealant protection and see if it left any residue. Alright, as you can see, it did not remove any of our wax or sealant protection, which is a good thing. It looks like it removed the non-bonded contaminants. And even well, I can still feel some debris from the fireworks last night that's still stuck to the paint, which I would consider bonded. But I think overall it did a good job as a foam. One thing that I really liked that you probably couldn't notice is the fact that it rinsed very quickly off of the car. Some of these car soaps have a tendency to cling to the car to kind of reactivate when you hit it with the pressure washer. This rinsed very quickly. And I was able to really move on faster than I would with some of the others. So I'm going to say that that's definitely a plus. So let's get the hand bucket set up and see what it does in a hand wash. Alright, so while I was in the middle of shooting this, I didn't realize that the camera had died. So I've already added 3 ounces of our Meguiars Mirror Bright to the water here, but I want to show you guys what it looks like. The scent is kind of like a Johnson's baby shampoo that's fruity, and it's a very viscous car soap. It looks kind of like coconut oil, if that makes any sense. It's very thick, but like I said, I didn't realize till I looked up that the camera had turned off even at half battery life. So anyway, so I've got the 3 ounces in here, and I'm just going to agitate this just a little bit. Because of the color you can't really see it, but as with any of our high viscous car soaps, it is going to sit on the bottom until we get the pressure washer and agitate it. So let me do that. Let me get the pressure washer. Let's see what kind of foam this makes. Alright, it seems like it makes a nice dense foam. However, the foam structure, where on the car it came out in the MTM foam can and it was a very small structure, this is more of a medium. But what I do notice, that it's very stable. It's not breaking down like some of the other foams I've tested. There is a mild bit of slickness in the water, probably a little more than average, which is very good. That's what helps to lubricate your wash mitt when you're actually washing the car. So let's get our wash media and let's wash this car and see how well it does in a hand wash. Okay, so what do I think about the Meguiars Mirror Bright Auto Shampoo? I think it's a very good shampoo. When I was washing the car by hand, there was a lot of slickness on the surface. It does leave a nice slick finish. It cleaned everything very, very well. Of course, it didn't remove any of our wax or sealant. And I think it's better than middle of the road in a foam gun. I think it works very well. It got the non-bonded contaminants out, and I'm surprised that the residue that was on here from my neighbor's fireworks that showered down was removed, because last time, back several months ago, that was not the case with the shampoo that I was using. So I am going to give I'm going to give the Meguiars middle of the road plus. I don't think it's top tier, but I do think it's better. It at least puts it in the top positions on the middle of the road. So it's hard to give it a grade. I'd probably give it like a 7 or so. Anything 8, 9, or 10 I would say is top tier. 7 to 5 would be mid, and then 4 and below would be obviously sub-mid. But I'm going to put a link in the description box below. As you probably already have guessed, I got this off of Amazon. I'll also have links if you guys are interested to some of the wash mitts and drying apparatus that I use to get. People ask, how do I not get any spots, water spots on this? Well, I dry the car immediately after, and I'm going to do a video on exactly what I use to do that so that there are no spots. But you can see there's absolutely no spots, swirl marks, or anything in this paint. This car gets washed about once a week, and it's almost 2 years old, so it's very hard to do that on a car that's dark. But eventually I'll show you guys everything that I'm using. But anyway, I will see you guys on the next video.